so now that we've got the shockwave effect done, we're going to use these 4 brushes. You can see that some of them, well, they're all different sizes. I tend to use the smaller sizes for like if you want to get sharp corners or like sharp edges on like certain things. Like for example, if I wanted to get sharp corner with this, I'd use one of these. Yeah, it just makes it easier to get the paint on like more difficult places to reach. So yeah, basically I'm just gonna start adding in just a little bit. Bruv, are you even gonna say anything? Speak, fam. Oh wow, BK, what are you actually doing? Just speak. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I just lost track. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm just gonna start adding in the sparks or the aura. For that, remember, you don't want it to look, you just want to be nice and light with the paintbrush. If you put it anywhere you want, it's like you can look out, you can look any way you want it to look. Just as long as it makes sense to you where you want to put it. So I want it to go a little bit over the clothes as well. This is just so it looks nice and realistic. You don't want it to look 2D after everything that you've like done for it or to it. You don't want it to look 2D and not looking too realistic. So I'm just gonna put some. This one's getting the base, and then shading. Welcome, guys. A little like art life hack. If you start to run out of paint on like the tip of the brush, just like press down on the side of it, press down on the page. Any of the excess paint that's like been pushed up from the like has been pushed upwards from like when you've been painting, it will just like end up on the page. Yeah, I'll just add 1 or 2 more for the shadow, for the shading. Make it Alright guys, so basically in this part of the time lapse I'm getting the medium done, so I'm just playing between the primary and secondary medium, just going back over the base color slash the darker tone that I used to just like prepare myself to get the exact color that I want for the aura and sparks. So I'm just adding some parts in. I'm like not adding both the primary and the secondary medium. For some parts of the aura I'm using both the secondary and primary medium. For some other parts I'm just using the secondary, whereas some other parts I'm just using the primary. So it just basically gives it a realistic and a cool effect. Alright, now I'm starting to add in the highlights. I'm just playing again like what I was doing before with the medium. I'm just going in between the primary and secondary highlights, just putting it in, like putting whichever like different tone I want, like in the places that I want them. So you can see in some parts it will the flame slash aura will look a little bit lighter in terms of the highlight, well, the color tone of the highlight. So that's all just because I'm trying to create an effect where it's you know me, I don't like using the same thing like throughout the whole piece. I like using like all the different colors to make it look as realistic as possible and to also give off a cool effect. So some aura slash flame sparks will look more illuminated than others. So that's basically what I was trying to do there. You can also start to see that in some parts I'm not just like creating a squiggly line to add the effect, I'm like actually twisting the brush itself and then doing the squiggly line. That basically it just like helps blend all the colors together so that some specific parts of the aura like doesn't just look illuminated. Yeah, it just gave off a cool effect as I was doing it, so I was just like started adopting that as like part of the technique on some of the aura slash sparks. Alright guys, my bloody camera decided to cut out again, but this time I was aware. It's not gonna catch me off guard this time. I ain't getting caught lacking this time, fam. But yeah, basically that's what I've gotten so far. So but yeah, so basically that time lapse. During that time lapse, I'm just gonna be explaining what I'm doing, the process of it, or you guys might have already seen. So I was basically explaining the process of how I was doing the special effects, getting the highlights, medium tones and the darker shading tones done, and how like I was basically blending it all in. Okay, so that's everything, guys. That's the whole process of how, well, not whole the whole process, because obviously I started like halfway through the thing, but halfway through the painting, like the video. But like yeah, in future videos I'm gonna be like I'll obviously like go through the like whole process with you guys, but this was just like a video to give you guys a little idea of how I do like my paintings from start to finish, even though this one wasn't start to finish. But yeah, just make sure you subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment if you like have anything that you want to say, like if any like improvements that I might need to think about, just like leave it down if you have any like constructive criticism and anyway. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. It's been your boy BK. Stay tuned for the next video, which is gonna be like just me like teaching you guys anatomy drawings and just like poses. But yeah, have a good one. I'm out.